Okay, so I think the reason why I'm just always feeling sick nowadays for like all of February is the temperature in here being what I've confirmed to be like 80 degrees. And it's like, okay, well, at least I'm not too cold, but like, no, legit, if it was like 20 degrees in here, I could put on blankets and feel good. But like, no amount of less clothes is gonna make me feel fine in 80 degrees and make it so, oh, I can just do other stuff too. It's just like so weird that it's 80 degrees in here, because it's like, man, you know, sometimes I'm sweating, but like, no, it must be because I'm sick or like, oh no, it's just normal sweat or something like that. It's like, no, you know what? I'm not sweating any other time other than being in here. And then I go home to my parents' house, and generally it's a fairly warm house. But then like we were just talking about like their thermostat, and I think they said that they were at like 65 or 70. And I'm like, my apartment's way warmer than this. Like way warmer. Like I was thinking, oh well, they must be like at like 60 in here. Like no, they're closer to like 70. It's like, oh man, because it felt kind of cold in there. So I've actually been kind of trapped here. I've been like leveling up my machinist a bit, but like not doing great progress. I don't like doing the MSQ roulette or whatever. I get a level or two, but like, you know, it's annoying. Probably be fine if I was just was doing the fates, but I just don't feel like doing them. Especially if like, I don't know, it's weird. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I have like 30 minutes where I could like really focus, but then I have to get through leveling frontline, which alone can be 20 minutes. Yeah, and between leveling and frontline, I'm like drained, and then you have MSQ, which is like 40 minutes. I'm actually looking at the live letter a little bit right now, and like it seems like they might change something. Maybe. I mean, I don't think it's gonna actually change anything on my end. For new players more. Like they can like, supposedly they can like get AI companions, trust members to help them in the dungeon, but it's also like, how's that even gonna matter? Everybody's always doing the main scenario to get levels anyway. But maybe they'll like streamline the well, they said they were gonna do like the final La Habrea mission is gonna be like a one-off or something. Like, you know, it's gonna be like an instance, so like you get to the end and then you do a single fight against La Habrea. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I've been kind of stuck here because apparently you have to talk to the Crystal Exarch to get access to almost everything here. So we're going to be doing that today. I started pretty late today, but I mean, I was feeling pretty good when I ate dinner at 3 o'clock. Yeah, like 3 o'clock. No, actually, no. I got home at 3 o'clock, just did some basic stuff, lie down, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling kind of comfortable. Fell asleep for 3.5 hours. And you might be like, well, maybe you're not getting enough sleep, but like, I'm getting enough, guys. I'm getting enough. Anyway, weird. Again, even right now, I'm starting to sweat, and like, I could like open a door or a window, but it's just, my voice would carry outside. It'd be weird. But you know, I'll open my window tonight, and that'll probably be solved. Hopefully I'll be playing this all weekend. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting something. Well, we'll see, because you know, like technically I could do a 12-hour stream, but I never start in the morning, it seems like, on the weekends, even though I should be able to. So we're doing Summoner, I believe, right now. Or was it Astrologian? I don't even know. I don't know. It kind of doesn't matter, but like I'd have to pick one and stick with it. We'll do Summoner. And then maybe for a few dungeons I'll go and do Astrologian. So we'll stick with Summoner for now. Okay. How did you fare? My colleagues help you? Yeah, just typical. I ain't even gotta do this stuff. You were treated most thorough introduction. Yep. It was a chore. Oh wait, he's just right now telling us this is indeed the same crystal tower as from the source. He says it in our first introduction. How would people not know that this is Grahatia? This is clearly Grahatia. I mean, it's kind of silly that he's like, well, I don't know which era I tore it from. I mean, it'd have to be after my era. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Which reminds me, I got an outfit from Tataru that I have yet to open, I think. Let's see. Discard that. Sure, I'll just open that, whatever. You know what? I think that this class needs this anyway. Assuming I can even... Yeah, sure. Whatever. Oh, assuming it's gonna be my class. Looks right. So we have the Traveler Attire. And then this is another one? Sorry, I'm Traveler Attire. I'll just switch to Astrologian to get that inventory thing. Okay, so let's see. So the new stuff is... Wait, what? Oh wait, what did I just get? Wait, did it give me 2 of these? No, wait a second, what? I don't even know anymore. It looks like they gave me 2 Summoner. Wait, no, I don't think so. Wait a second, what's going on? Let's see, 142. I'm losing my spell speed. As usual nowadays. Let me see what this looks like. Oops, sorry, don't need that. Looks pretty basic, right? Yeah. Nothing really special there. I'll get rid of that to the inventory. I can throw that away. The one that looks dumb because it's just got those like giant wings things that come out. It's so fucking weird. Why do they do this stuff? I guess that's it. I guess that's all. I don't understand what happened with the oh yeah, that's right. And then there's... Ooh, but I can't really do that. Let's switch to this real quick, since I don't have good outfit on here. So is this a new thing? This doesn't look right, but... what the fuck is this? What the fuck did Tataru give me? What the heck is this even like? Like, I feel like it's just... Wait, okay, Shadowbringer, get it. Yeah, get it, okay. What is the headpiece? Okay. I kind of like the legs, or the feet, I should say. What the fuck is this? Okay. This mask is like kind of interesting, but also just like, what is going on here? I'm so confused. It's like, wait, what kind of outfit is this? Like, every time they give me a free outfit, I'm just, like, completely lost on what they're going for. We're gonna go with just recommended outfit. I know it looks like shit, but it's fine. Oh, well, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Wait, shouldn't this be... in my inventory? Yeah, I want the totality. I thought I got whatever. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, my sword's lower level than I thought it should be. Right, there's my Dark Knight sword. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah. Taking a break. Taking a break from the story. Getting overwhelmed, you know? Oh, maybe I got a chess piece for my astrology. Let's see what he says to this. Well, of course, it's kind of funny that he says this, though. The tower, or that my character says this, the tower's gate lies open? Yeah. If it wasn't, it'd be pointless that the tower's even here, dude. Like, but yeah, just like that. Then Grahatia is, and then he's like, I'm not gonna say anything. That ... is like, well, clearly that means you're lying. I don't know anything about that name. Don't worry about it. See, like, oh, see, he's dismissing that idea, right? Except that we know in order to get into here, you need to be related to the royal family. So either we're supposed to believe he just happens to be part of the royal family, or he's lying. He's clearly lying. Or, I mean, I guess it's just like, oh, but why would he lie? And it's like, I mean, to be fair, if the tower came from any point in the future, which it kind of has to, or else it's in a what do you call it? Paradox. It'd be a paradox because it's like, well, it leaves, and then unless we just solve this issue and then send it back to the same time period, I guess it would work that way. Anyway, it's like, it's just overly complicated if we just act like, no, who's Grahatia? It's like, you're right. Yeah, of course, the tower came from the past. I doubt that. That sounds like really boring, because then it's like, oh, don't worry, the tower has nothing to do with anything you ever did with it in the past. Like, the only time we ever did anything with the Crystal Tower was with Grahatia, and now you're trying to act like, no, what? No, there's no way this is going to have anything to do with Grahatia. It's like, then it might as well not even be the Crystal Tower at that point. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And again, how are you entering the tower? You're just going to say, oh, I have my ways. Like, sure. Oh, so this is where he summoned us. Okay, okay. This is the room we were in when he talked to us.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear. I have much to explain. But the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted.
I mean, that's a little weird that it can't be predicted. Like, literally could be any time. Then doesn't that mean that 1 hour could be 1,000 years? Like, that seems a little... He'll probably be like, but don't worry, the way I did things, it's gonna be relatively recent when everybody showed up.
That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Even though we just talked about how this crystal tower came from a mysterious point in time. Like, yeah, completely unrelated, right.
As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
Is he being serious? Is this... I feel like this is gonna be, like, proven wrong later. He really only had planned to bring me here? Like, me alone would have been able to just solve this issue? Like, that's what he's claiming. It's so weird. That's so weird that he would say that. Oh, I thought I would just need you, yeah. Like, what? Can't wait to hear that explanation. Probably no explanation for that one. Because I don't think he would lie about that. That'd be weird. Then again, the explanation for why was I the last one that would be brought here if I was the main one he wanted to bring here? But from that angle, I would just think that Hydaelyn was like preventing me from leaving, because then it'd be a problem if I was just boom, I'm gone, alone. And like, you do know I need my friends to be the Warrior of Light, right? Like, we do a lot, like, working together.
As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Really? That's weird. Because I was wondering about that, because they were like, well, their souls were forced over. And how does their bodies work? And now we're just saying, they're ghosts that you can see and touch. So in every respect that matters, they are not ghosts. Like, that needs better explanation. That doesn't make sense at all. We're actually pretty familiar with, like, transferring your soul. So the idea that you'd come here and then be like, ooh, my body just exists here. Like, what? That doesn't make sense at all. Lore literally contradicts this information.
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
So, like, I canonically can actually go back to the source easily? Okay. It's interesting that that's in canon.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future, that which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the First was rejoined with the Source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours.
Why are we just randomly seeing Urianger with his hood off when we've only seen him with his hood off literally once? As if, oh, you know this guy, right? And it's like, I'm supposed to recognize him easily? Like, luckily I've already seen most of Shadowbringers, so I recognize him. But otherwise this would be like, is that Urianger? What? Like, he literally takes his hood off that rarely.
Their souls are stranded in the First, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin-Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least? Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
So yeah, this is what they were holding me back from for no reason. I was like, oh, maybe I'll check out the market board. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay, maybe I'll check out my room. Oh, I can't. Okay, then. I guess I gotta continue the story then. I'm sure he'll say very vital information here. You can buy stuff. I feel like some of the signs should be here.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Or you might need...
Yeah, buy stuff at the market. Would it kill you if we had signs above here? Just some signs.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Because you're just gonna say, oh, it's Exarch currency.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided.
Yeah.
As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here.
How long are we supposed to just believe this bullshit? Sure seems really convenient that we're all just this Crystal Tower, we're just putting all our faith in it. Even though the Crystal Exarch himself claims to have no actual connection to the Crystal Tower. He just happened to summon the Crystal Tower. And then everybody just adopted everything that has to do with the source for no real reason. If he was just some random guy, I don't think he would just readily accept things from the source.
And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become...
Yeah. Gil just works now.
Tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near.
Near enough.
Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Just some cards. I mean, I think I know about them, yeah, but I wouldn't really call them currency. Oh gosh, she hates it so much. She's like, nah, I thought I was done with this bullshit.
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. A Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
Oh, I think I do recall this
dear
character.
Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task.
I believe this is the most annoying voice. Hi, I'm here to help you. Let's go. Something like that,
This
I think.
fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to...
You're just some magic suitcase.
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Yeah.
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
Okay.
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world.
Okay.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Oh, why are these my options? How about literally anybody else? It's astounding how much I would prefer to send this message to literally anyone else. I can't think of anybody I actually like. Tataru is fine. Like, I guess better than Kryl, but like, I know of another Final Fantasy character called Kryl. They are a child, and I had 0 issues with them compared to Kryl. I just compared to this Kryl, like I just don't even know what to say. It's just so interesting how unlikable she is. Whatever, I don't care. Anybody better than Kryl.
Consider it done.
Although I'm not a huge fan of what is his name?
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings.
Robon's child? I forget his name. I had it and then I just completely forgot. But he's also a Lalafell. I don't like him that much. He's fine. But like, he's fine. That's about it. He's at least better than Tataru, I suppose.
They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
So this here is a plot point that, while I have seen, because like I said, I watched a Shadowbringer playthrough a while back, I don't understand it because I thought like I saw and understood like 70% of the story for Shadowbringers, but every time Ardbird, I think his name is, showed up, I was like, why is he here? Why is he inside your body? What? Maybe there'll be explanation here, but I think it might not even come until after the proper Shadowbringer story, maybe, because I saw the ending of the Shadowbringer, and I didn't really get any explanation. It was just like, and he's here to save you, and it's like, why has he been here this whole time? I don't get it. Oh gosh! Oh, I'm gonna say this. Oh gosh, it's okay. And you are? Who are you? I don't know who you are. I've been cutscene skipping.
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? And who are you, she says? An enemy not worth remembering, apparently.
To be fair, we met like twice. And while I have known about shards for a long time, of the source, like, the game has not really went into it. They're just like, there's the source and there are 13 shards. Oh, okay, how do we get to the other planets? Whatever, they're like different dimensions or something. Don't worry about it. We got somebody who came from the world that was lost to Void. And there's no explanation how he got here other than, oh, Hyland probably. Like, maybe they'll bring that kid back, because, like, he showed up and then left, and it was right around the time when Ardbird was doing his stuff. It's like, man, it's pretty easy to come to the source, I guess.
My name is Ardbert. In the first, I was a warrior of light. But in the source, you knew me as the warrior of darkness. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first.
This is actually really funny, yeah, because saying that you don't remember Ardbird, it's like, wait, that's also the last time we saw Minfilia. So that would be very, very weird to be like, I don't remember you. Where did Minfilia go, by the way? I forgot about her. To be fair, though, that was in the post-game for Heavensward, which for some people would be many months or years ago. So, fair enough. Like, that'd be a long time ago. Not to say that there's anything to even remember about what happened in Stormblood. Xenos showed up. Okay, what else happened? Nothing. So just forget all Stormblood and just remember. A guy named Xenos showed up and he liked the fight. Now go think about Heavensward more. Because that's entirely way more interesting. So interesting that Estinian helped us at the end of Stormblood.
The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant, Minfilia and my friends. They surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? A 100 years. 100 long years.
So why did he only watch? Like what? Literally all his friends like gave up all their life force to stop the flood, and Mephilia, except for him? That seems weird.
My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
I'm here to save the world. You failure. Oops. How insulting would that be?
You were summoned to save the first.
Like, what the fuck? That's stupid. I guess that means I officially failed.
A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who tried to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Very entertaining. Anyway. Wow, I'm so riveted. I'm a ghost and I'm depressed. Talk to you later. Oh, okay. Well, I'm learning so much. Does anybody have good clothes for me? Because you see, I've been wearing these Imperial outfit for like a long time because it's a really good outfit compared to everything else I'm getting here. Looks like real official and stuff. So there's gonna be like a bit of graphical update here and there. I think at 6.1, and this would be like they did say that they do stuff for the clothes. So I'm like wondering. Well, I'm not sure if they're doing stuff for the clothes at 6.1 or if it'd be at 7.0. But it does make me wonder, like, well, what would this outfit be? Because it should just be like cloth. I'm not exactly sure what you do for clothes that should be cloth looking. Like, pretty much seems like it'd just be the same as what it is right now. But then you see something like, yeah, like this is cloth too. So like, I don't think this would change. Like, okay, there's some leather, but like, not, like how, like, I don't know what you call it. Rough leather, not like smooth leather. So if it's rough looking leather, then it should just stay the same. But there is going to be a couple things that are like more of a smooth leather. Just ignore that cat in the background. He's playing. But yeah, the smooth leather stuff, I'm wondering what that would look like. Yeah, let's just see. I'm hoping I can get to the first boss at least. Maybe even better yet, the first Scion. Though I don't know how far between each of them are going to be.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest. I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. And to the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulnor, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armareng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armareng? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Yeah, they're all spread out way more than I would have expected. We're going to Alice. I guess I should. Wait, let me check that small talk. But yeah, I want to do some fighting. Let me just see what this looks like. Yeah, I want to do some fighting. A little less talking, hopefully. Really? It wasn't that big a deal when she left. It wasn't really that, like, oh, so inconvenient. Like, not really. Oh, I can just do both at the same time? Okay, I'll do that. See, this makes more sense that there'd be like an entrance and an exit proper for the Crystarium. Like, oh, well, we have to go up the tower to a specific room. Okay, that makes sense. But when it's like, oh, well, you have to go through this door and that's like it. It's like, what the heck? So, we'll try to get this mount first. Wait, where is... Okay, so confused. Ooh, sword. So, what's the mount? Just dragon thing? Whatever that is? Or are they just gonna be like, okay, here's your taxi, sir? Uh-huh. Wait, where? Where the fuck is this? Blue mission. Do I have to go up for this? Really? Oh, okay, where am I? Wait. Second. Wait, what? I think that's the same location. What the fuck? This just feels like I'm getting screwed over with. Screwed around. Anyway, let me see. So what is this now? Sites of the First. Doesn't seem important. Okay, looks like nothing else. And then you go left or you go right. We'll go with we'll go with this one. Yeah, what? Why are you telling me about the compass? Like, what? This seems ridiculously
The
pointless.
whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
I'm just gonna go to this area and then over to Alice. Well, Alice is the one I'm gonna do, you know. So I'm just getting the crystal here. The people will fool you. They lie. I can't believe how much they lie. I really like the ocean here, though. Okay. Listen closely, quest complete. Wow, I learned so much. Oh no! Oh, now we talk. Oh, I see. Okay. I want the music, but like I actually heard the Oh yeah, that's right. I did a few things off camera, which is mostly just what the heck? I mean, I knew that this was suspicious, but like, you literally can see that location from here? Like, what? Okay. I mean, it doesn't even really line up. Going with exactly where I'm looking, it'd be like this, but that doesn't, I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, but like, I'm gonna assume it's over here, which is the final area, I believe. This is a question mark. Yeah, and there's a lot of big creatures nearby. But, oh, okay, so we're down below. I think. So I noticed that before, so I did the ether currents for all of Lakeland and got these 2 crystals, but then like you can't do anything else. You're just trapped. So I mean, I could go and do this stuff later or whatever. No hurry. Wait, what is this? Is this for the, what I think it is? It's just Chocobo Porter? Yep. Wait. Let me just see this. Right. And then this is to get into Yolmore. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I noticed on the map that this whole map is just straight up a different version of Eorzea. So you have Lenosha over here, and this is like just a different version of Ishgard. So yeah, that's like Ishgard, and then this is like the 12 Woods, and this would be Gura Albania, but they just decided not to do anything with this area, basically. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, okay, Ishgard, 12 Woods. It's just like a small, way smaller version of it, though. That's why it's like, this is kind of an interesting idea. But like when you compare it to like the original, you know, this is what it looks like when they make the original Final Fantasy 14, but then condense it significantly. Now, to be fair, this, I lost nothing with Lenosha. This is like perfectly fine. And this area, ironically, is kind of maybe bigger than Mordona. Let me think. That is Mordona, right? Yeah, Mordona. I think Mordona should just be made bigger, period. And then this, let's see. I mean, that's a pretty small version of Old Ah, basically. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It looks pretty small. Like, I'm sure that we'll do plenty of stuff in each area, but still, like, just looking at it from this looks really small. It's really weirdly small. But to be fair, like, I'm gonna just assume there's gonna be a lot more detail. Like in the city, like, yeah, technically we didn't actually see the proper city of Yolmore. Even though it looks small, it's like, well, look how small this is, and look how small this is, and yeah, they're small, but they're both cities, so there's going to be plenty to, you know, talk about. Like even if it's a small area, you know, plenty. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to talk about. That doesn't include whether maybe I go back to the source at some point. So what is? Okay, like, I hate that that word was up. So what is that place though? Like there's a. Oh, it's probably just this place. Just for Jacob. Probably. And I'm looking at that castle over there. Just interesting to see stuff in the distance and be like, oh, I can actually probably go there. But anyway, like I was saying, I want to hurry up and get to the first boss. Wait, what was you gonna say? Oh, just work. Okay. Everybody needs jobs. Yeah, okay. Let's pick her up. Oh, it's flying there again, okay. So maybe that's like what they're kind of going for. Like, well, you have to fly to these areas.
Oh, Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang, once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
I think I see 2 crystals in that one shot.
And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
So does the light even like generate heat at all, I wonder? Also, why is this place like tilted? What do you guys say? What? How does that make sense? Like the light won't change, but temperature changes. Like I was saying, yeah. But at the same time, it's like it's still like really funny to hear them say, yeah, the temperature the light never changes, but when nighttime occurs, the temperature drops significantly. It's like, what's that mean? Wait, is this the song? Really? Oh gosh, here we go. I've heard this plenty of times. Not the most exciting song. Maybe if I hear for like several minutes, it'd be fine. On what? Are we just talking about how it's tilted and that's it? Are we really just gonna be like, did you notice it was tilted? And it's like, yeah. Did you think like we entered and I had my eyes closed or something? Like, yeah. I guess it depends how you would enter the city though. If you enter like directly above, I guess it makes sense that you wouldn't notice. Look, it's tilted. Could you tell? Did you know? Yeah. Just thought I'd mention it. So that's basically what Ul'dah was, and then it got fucked. So now it's like, big fortresses are great, but also big targets, so. Yeah, why didn't they see much point in staying, though? Again, maybe because of the swarm of light eaters, whatever. are we talking? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can say like, well, we're learning about the land, but like, I'm more interested in that background that looks like that's just a giant flood of a light wall that got stopped in its tracks. Like, I want to see that. Like, ooh, he didn't even explain why it's tilted. Like, as if, oh no, it was always tilted. No, there was no great calamity or anything crazy like that. No, it was just always tilted, dude. Like, oh, okay. Exciting. I'm ignoring you now. We entered the town. We went to the center of the town. We are leaving the town. It's like I can see a lot, and if this town matters at all, I'll be coming back here often. All right? Seriously. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope, action. So let's see. That's XP in battle. I think these are, yeah, that's right. Okay, reduce rates, no big deal. Increase. Wait, what does that do? I can't tell. I don't know. Well, this is, I think, just from group gathering stuff, which I'm not even sure what you gather. I forget what this is. Oh, maybe one of these is increased eating. Yeah, okay, crafting, XP, teleportation. Well, I don't craft, so we'll just put on that thing. Just like literally no reason not to just put it on. Oh, these must be random effects then. Cause yeah, that makes sense. It's like I've never seen that one before. It's pretty good. That's really solid. But like I didn't know about it. But like I don't need this to be reduced by 30%. The highest, the most expensive stuff is like maybe 1,500 gil. So that would reduce it down to 900, right? Or am I wrong? That'd be 24% or 25%. So it'd be more like 800-ish. Like that's nothing. Whatever. Like I'm not planning to go to the what do you call it? The golden chocobo. But like yeah, maybe I will. Now that there's a 10% payout. Okay, so let's see what we got here. What do you guys say? Oh gosh, those monsters look weird. Oh, it's one of those guys. Right. They just were next to each other, so they look stupid. But I love this town. It's so great. It's like, yeah. Okay. Man, well, it's not like this doesn't happen for the other location. Yeah, I guess this is kind of just starting to turn into, yeah, the introduction for the region, which is the perfect time to not stream. But yeah, I'll go for a little longer. Yep, kobolds without masks for some reason. That's a kobold. What beady eyes. Let's see. So that's Mord.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Maud's.
can speak English, huh?
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang.
Yeah,
You'll find
surprising.
ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare.
Many.
As I told you before,
Rare.
not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very... A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy, you buy.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Okay. It's pretty quirky. But, like, this is kind of interesting now that I think about it, because it's like, actually, this is almost like what the world would be if everybody in Eorzea was working together, kind of. Yeah, sure, we'll go with some of those. Seem a bit expensive, but whatever. Got 2 million coin I don't really use. Keep doing that. Oh, sheesh. Oh, this looks... Oh, yeah, my gear from my machinist is like really getting worn down. Okay, whatever. What do you say? Oh, you don't sell anything. I thought some people around here, but okay. Yeah, I don't care about that. Fishing. That's like a really good way to be like, don't you want to spend money here? Look at all these crazy cool people. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is why. I'm like, why do I keep forgetting about these clothes? Oh right, because I haven't done Disciple of the Land or Disciple of the Hand yet. I know it doesn't take long. It's just like a little bit grindy, but like, it's still like it takes a while. I guess we'll just do this. Well, yeah. Okay. What? Zoom in and inspect R2? Fine. Meat. Oh wow, we actually have to do this with everything. That's interesting. You put cactus inside of bread? Does this even like relate to real life at all? Laced worms, of course. And then we just got some frogs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess the ever-burning bounty. You have the gold. Yeah, sure, whatever. Visit me. What's she doing? Like she's looking at the meat? Like it's not very good or something. So funny. I'm like, oh, I'm so sick. It's really funny that my character, it's like you can, like literally getting a freaking upskirt of my character. Because specifically, like I'm not even wearing anything that weird or anything, it's just like a freaking shirt and like some knee-high socks, I suppose. Yay, food for everyone! He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's kind of weird because some of this food doesn't even seem that bad. Like, okay, fine. The snails or whatever slugs would be a bit much. The cactus seems like it'd be good. I'm sure they would have exaggerated no matter what. The meat didn't seem that bad. It just seemed like normal meat. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to the description. But like, yeah, the frogs, they'd be like, oh man, frogs. Oh, so inedible. Like, did you cook it? Like, what? Yeah, but why would I ever buy food? I blame this on this guy. I could have bought literally anything. I am annoyed. Can I just go? Oh my gosh. Are we being serious right now? Let's see what happens. Can it just be as simple as we walk up to something that's closed? I was looking at the cured leather, not food. Okay. Alright then. Like, why does it go all the way over here? I know it would go faster if I just like looked at the thing, but like I could just go up to some shinies and then just yeah. Yeah, I mean like it just saves like a little bit of time. It's not that big a deal. Yeah. Okay, weird. I think it was just reaching that far just to be weird. Just to be like, ooh, it could be anything, anywhere, oh. Yep. Like I said, it's like, whatever. I'm not gonna look at a list of stuff. Yep. Okay. And then just go over here. And I can tell because it took so long that this is the right item. Really? Why are you wasting my time? Two in a row wrong. Well, I was like, well, there sure is a lot of reddish ground. So reddish ground, therefore copper. But no, silly, it was iron. I only said tin because tin is interesting, unlike literally the other two. Like tin ore, ooh. Literally, I don't think I've ever heard of tin ore. Probably because it doesn't exist or something, but still would be more interesting. Yeah, already. Not lazy like you. Some bland looking girl. Wait, so how do I... Oh no, okay. Yeah. Wow, why would Alistair talk about me? Because she didn't talk about anybody else. Like, maybe her brother, but probably not that much. Because she talks about how boring he is all the time. Yeah, thanks. Not waste my time, like some people. No. I'll teleport back. Stop wasting my time. You. So I was actually just thinking, like, wait, where do I get that hair? And then I just realized, oh, right. I had that hair for a long time. It's the one with the freaking headband in it. That's like, okay, that got real old. Oh, great. So she's the one that's working at the at Journey's Head. That was gonna be the other location, but yeah, okay. There. I better not have to protect you. Uh-huh. Great. Great. Can't wait. But yeah, this music's like really good. I hope that it doesn't get stopped. I think it's right in the middle, maybe, of the song. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, it's a battle. Oh, such nice music. Not overkill at all. Like, this is the music I'm getting from some mole rat. There's no F happening. Oh, silly me not wanting to fight some freaking rat. Whatever was I thinking? So I assume we're gonna get a good look at the wall, or whatever you want to call it. Like, this is how far I have to go for this crab. I want to be left alone. Stop it. Just stop. I'm level 73. That should be way more than enough for some level 70 enemies to stop bothering me. Like, sheesh. Yeah, I can't wait to be in the middle of that next fight. Great. I can't wait to be in the middle of that fight and then just randomly run into these guys being like, we're gonna fight now. Now it doesn't seem like overkill to kill them this way. Like, well, yeah, I gotta kill him like real fast, or else I'm gonna be freaking swarmed. I thought I was gonna be killing Sin Eaters, not freaking wolves. Why do I have to be up there now? Wait, how? Oh gosh, I literally have to go all the way back to where she is. Be like, yeah, you know, after everything I just did, one thing I know is everything's safe now. Freaking crazy amounts of turtle crap. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to go through here for the ether currents too. But again, it's like kind of pointless to go through ether currents unless I've done the associated mission. And she's like, oh, I do this trip all the time, but I think I got more than normal today. And it's like, do you, like, never get more than normal? Like, ever? Because that's what you're making it sound like, because otherwise you'd be dead right now. Oops, I accidentally got more than usual. Time to die. Or maybe she literally is just thinking about how Alice is saying I'm an unbeatable savior, so. What the heck is that? Just spider thingy thing? Okay. Just like, what the heck? Okay, is this a sand eater? Nope, sand sucker. What's over there? Okay. Not like I'm here because I like I'll say, so I better get this out of the way. Thanks to you, I didn't drop my shopping even once. Come to think about it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. You ended up squaring me. Yeah. Oop. It's like, oh my gosh, poverty. Okay. I mean, why is it called an inn when it's literally just huts? Yeah, it seems like what I was expecting. They're infected with light. They're just like, light just kind of like over takes their ether, and then they're just like, I'm drained of ether or something. It's astounding just how much better the music is. And like, I know, even more, I know about the city, the final level music. Been listening to that for the last 2 years, I think. And I know about, well, it's a bit of a meme, but Lahi in the Raktika Great Woods. Lahi. Anyway. But like it's just like, yeah, in this song, and there's like so many others. So it's really annoying when literally the worst song is just the random song playing when you go into a battle. It's like, well, that's kind of disappointing. Which is even weirder because, like, the boss music's just amazing. What? No. Do I really have to do this? Just a little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. Like, oh gosh. Seems like I'm gonna have to kill some of these things. What the heck are those? those like zombies? Like, I'm so confused. But yeah, it's just like the music improvement's just amazing. And I don't get it because like Stormblood's like worse than well, it just didn't have much of a mood compared to Heavensward. Heavensward's like, it's a bit generic, but you know, it's still like majestic, like old-fashioned knights fighting dragons kind of thing, you know. Yep, there's the flood. And then Alisei is gonna show up. Oh, there's a Sin Eater.
Get back here!
Took long enough to find a Sin Eater, like, sheesh.
Is that...
And then she's just like clumsily just, ah, my gosh, I tripped. Which reminds me, actually, because they've all been here for years, they could actually be like training this whole time. You know? Impressive. It was just some random creature that looked super weak.
I had it under control, right up until the moment I didn't. I'll do better next time.
Yeah.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
It's only been a year. If I'm supposed to remember what you were wearing before,
How are you?
I don't. Maybe she was the one wearing all brown to distinguish herself from her brother, who was wearing a proper outfit of like blue and white. How are you? I'm no different. It's been like a day since I saw you. It's not been long at all.
We fought them to a standstill then.
Her outfit would be better if she didn't have that like furry stuff on her neck and long sleeves, and we're in a desert. Also, why does her and her brother have to wear thigh-high boots? Like they gotta. So weird.
The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source.
Did they
without
really?
knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then.
Depends at what point in time we're talking about.
I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
I mean, Thancred okay, but really? You haven't heard from Y'shtola? And you've been here for a year? Seems weirdly cold.
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims.
I mean, I doubt it, because he
Nor how difficult
often
it must have been to
lies,
speak
but
about
okay.
them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood.
Yeah, I noticed.
100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, And then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects, but when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach, but even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
I mean, shouldn't we kill them? So those people are literally just gonna become Sin Eaters? Like, probably should kill them before they transform. Yeah, no shit. They should be feared and shunned. In fact, they should be killed. Yeah, training ground. I would love to hear a reason not to immediately kill them. We could work together or not. It's not like I came here specifically to talk to you or something. Ancient lizard? What the fuck is an ancient lizard? It's like, I guess that's one word for this thing. So weird. Can't wait till we get some bosses. It's got such a great... like, when I first heard it, I was like, it seems like it'd get really repetitive. But then I get scared. And it's not that repetitive. Nope, not that as repetitive as you think. Though, I mean, admittedly, there are way more songs in the soundtrack for Heaven's Word that are less obnoxious to hear over and over and over again. So, fair enough. Almost every song in Shadowbringers for at least 10 minutes in a row. So the boss theme is kind of weirdly just repetitive, but it's fine. It works, and several of the other songs work just fine too. Lahi, the Lahi song, not so much. I'm surprised that this is the song that people are like so hyped about, considering, like, I get pretty tired of it after like 3 minutes. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, Mahi, very magical sounding. Again, it's pretty difficult. There we go. There we go. I should do any of this off screen. This is a good time to end, even though barely anything's happened. But like, I was planning to only keep streaming till like 12:30. We're already basically at 1. Well, anything would be a threat in numbers. Ah, that's interesting that they compare them to Void Scent. Unsurprising, because they're basically identical, just opposite aspected. Okay. Now what? Wait, is this another porter? Uh-huh. Every so often it's like, wait a second. I know why you're here. Uh-huh. I don't tell like that. My methods kill them all. Even the children. Especially the children. Gasp. Oh no! I'm turning people into lesbians! No! Okay. Let me check this. I mentioned this earlier, that I think I got a new outfit. Wow, that's awful. I'm astounded that this is a summoner outfit. Ah, it's like battle attire. It's like, are you serious right now? Like, you do know that, like, this is like the complete opposite of what a astrologian should be wearing. Let's see, so yeah, this is where it's like, here's a hat, here's some gloves, here's some legs. I guess I'll go with the summoner outfit. Just because after seeing that astrologian thing, I don't want to see more of what they think an astrologian should be wearing. Like, literally the most important piece of that ensemble is complete garbage. Okay. So let's see what this looks like. Because it's all very complicated with how glamour plates work. Like, I could start changing it, and then, like, I'd have to be like, turn on the glamour plate or something. So weird. Well, this doesn't look much better. Yeah, okay. Okay, what's the, what the heck is this? Summoner? Oh gosh. Wait, so... Yeah, it's not even better outfit. They're just trying to throw some free clothes at me, basically. But yeah, starting to get high up there. Again, once Machinist is 70, I'll probably start working on... Dark Knight. And after that, I don't even know. I mean, like, there's other ones I'm interested in, like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing, like, Sage. Reaper, you know, but like not high priority. Highest priority is going to be, again, I'm gonna just do this one to like 50 maybe, just to do story basically. I guess 60, maybe more like 60. We'll see. But once I have one of my jobs to level 80, I mean that's gonna be pretty good. Nice. I feel like 80 is. Even though I can go up to 90, I still feel like 80 is basically end game. Or, you know, like it feels like I can take on anything, basically. I'll just do this real quick and see if the story does anything. Thanks. I just, like, have a broom and I'm just sweeping dust off of them. Dot to dot. It's like, yes, now I won't think about how I'm gonna die. And then this guy turns into a Sin Eater. Nope, guess not. And I'm like, you're not very nice, are you? You should be more nice when I'm cleaning you up in preparation for you to become a monster. Where would we be? Oh, okay. And there's still all this area too. And that goes to Lakeland? Like, so weird. Why did I can fly there or go via Lakeland? I suppose yeah, this is closer to be fair. I just went from like here to like there versus going there all the way across and around or something. Assuming I can even go around. It actually might require flying. They had fruit all along? You pieces of shit. Yeah, how much did you spend? Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe it was like 100,000 or something. Here's your worms. Okay. I feel like it's gonna be very hard to tell what's gonna be like a big moment and which isn't. Like, let's say I had just ended the stream right now. Let's go check what this is gonna look like. Even though it doesn't feel like super monumental, but you know, monumental enough. Never fails, shall we? But like, why is it that we can't go up the tower whenever we want? Like, what's the big deal? So what's the view? Is it just gonna be like, look at that wall of light? And that's it.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
Or maybe it's just a show at the other side. Yeah, the white lands.
What lies beyond?
Similar to the what do they call them?
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness.
Well, what else would you expect? That's exactly what I'd expect. That's why it's weird, because like we went to that land that was all bleached white. I'm struggling to remember what it's called.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light...
Yeah, we know what this light does, yeah. Okay. You know those rocks behind you aren't much better. Oh no, it will turn white, as opposed to brown.
That nectarine you bought. It's Halric's favorite fruit.
I guess we're supposed to be feeling very emotional, I guess.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters, but their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies.
So when did that happen? Like,
the twisted state
did
of
they
the world
get grabbed or what?
just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally
I'm just holding up this fruit.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Okay, cool. That's
I feel just
good
as
that they do
helpless as
that.
before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough.
Hey, in some anime, in some games, they're just like, let them turn. I don't have the stomach to kill him in cold
How I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed.
I promised you I'd never leave. Then I left you immediately after. That was really stupid.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Well, he doesn't know the timing. He just summons and is like, I hope
but
that's
even
good
if
enough.
the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
But yeah, in other stories, they'd just be like, we'll wait for them to transform. And then they kill them in cold blood, and it's like, oh man, that sure was sad. Kill them like that. It's like, you do know you could have, like, accidentally murdered tons of people. Like, well, luckily the chosen hero was right there to save you, because if not, it sure would be awkward. Hey, there's the other town with the crystal, by the way. we just see it right over there. Oh, I see. Okay, what do you gotta say now? Yeah. What, we're supposed to be like, oh man, but are we doing the right thing? It's like, really? The burn, that's what it's called. The burn right here, yeah. I wasn't even gonna find the words. I was like, maybe I'll like look over here and then they'll say it. I think that's as close as you get right there. Doesn't look like it says burn, but it says burn. But like, I'm surprised that looks so similar. I don't even think it's even like related at all to the flood, as far as I'm aware. Like, I think they were just trying to say that it's like empty, The burn is just supposed to be just all the ether in the ground was just kind of used up. Versus here, it's more like, wait, why am I over here? Whatever. It's always just gonna show that I'm like right in the middle, even if I'm literally right here. Like this isn't even really a location that matters here. That's how little sense this place is. But like I'm like right here, and it's like, yeah, you're right in the middle of everything. Also, what is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be the Crystal Tower, even though the Crystal Tower's here? Crystal Tower. Anyway. Or maybe this is supposed to say Norvrant, but I don't know. Yeah, these words are 100% gibberish. Also, this is like a proper volcano. But there's nothing to... I don't think there's anything over here that's... I guess there could be a volcano up here, I guess. It's just interesting because, you know, just like Lenosha, this place literally looks the same, but it's also kind of holding back on what's possible. It's like, could have a volcano here, but nah. I was just thinking, like, it looks like a diamond. So this is almost very close to the exact shape of the whole place. Kind of very diamond-like, you know? I wonder if this is actually supposed to be just a literal, more of a literal representative scale of the entire world compared to Eorzea, where it's like more like sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Where it's like you look at freaking Lenosha and you look at Lenosha and it's like, yes, this looks a little bit like this, but we never see the volcano as far as I'm aware. Like, this is as close as we get, and like this isn't really an active volcano area. Maybe I'd have to go back and look again, but like it's generally a diamond shape, but not much, you know? And it's weird because like this is the west coast and this is the easternmost coast. Literally here and like here, maybe even further north. It's like there, unless they're all trying to say that everything that we see here is south of the volcano, which I think is the implication, but it's just weird. Like I think in all this area you can see in the distance that there's a giant mountain, so I think that's what's supposed to be going on. It's just interesting because, like, yeah, again, like that looks a little bit cut. There's a lot of stuff cut off in the original map, but then here it's like maybe they're actually just trying to be like, here's the giant land, but then we just like shrunk it down, and so this little spot went from being like 1 mile to being like 100 miles or something like that. And I respect that type of form of map making. It's just a little weird when you see like this great wood and you're like, this is going to be representative of the entirety of the 12 woods, and it's like, yeah, fine, because like it all looks the same anyway. It's all woods anyway. But I am wondering about what this place is going to look like. What like what the heck's the explanation on the shape in general? I don't know anything about any of these locations. What do you guys say? She's been waiting for us. Yeah, I've been waiting. I've been like talking way too long now. What? Wait, how did I just level up? How much experience did I just get? What? 216,000. It's significant. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, wait, what? But like, yeah, that's pretty significant. Yeah, so my current plan... Oh, dang, that doesn't work entirely. So, yeah, usually what I kind of end up doing is I swap between Astrologian and Summoner. So I'll probably just stay with Summoner until this... until Shadowbringers gets to level 73. And by then, hopefully my Summoner will be like level 76 or higher. Honestly, though, I could just do like the main scenario once for Astrologian. If it got behind for some reason, then it wouldn't be a big deal. So it's weird the way I do it, but you know, better that way than having to like keeping 2 jobs about even on the main story quest is way easier than doing 3 jobs. That would be quite a juggle. It'd probably be possible if I had more experience, more ways to gain experience. Which reminds me, I'm actually... No, that's right. I was going to say, like, oh, I got a 10% experience boost, right? And it's like, no, wait, that was only from defeating enemies. It's going to happen for a while. Let's see if we can't lighten the mood. Since 2. I guess we'll see what this is. Probably will be done after this, and then I'll go and do, well, tomorrow I'll go and do, what's it called? The stuff in Yulmore with Alphina. I'll just do like a bit of the beginning.
Another helping? I made a little bit more than usual today.
Okay.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
What's bits and bobs even in this context? Whatever. I mean, I don't even know if they're low on food. It's a little confusing. Like, was the food that I was offered in that market, like, really good food? Or... like, oh man, they're struggling to survive food. I can't tell. Like, I feel like it's actually more of a delicacy type of thing. Like, no, this is just what they eat around here. It's good food. It's hard to tell. Yeah, sure, I'll eat more.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
I think it's already warm enough. Steam coming out.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here.
And just come here to
Beaten,
die.
Broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
Okay.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
Okay.
The Warrior of Darkness?
She's never mentioned this in all the time Alice's been here?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it.
A version of it, though. Here we go.
Warrior of darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
Okay.
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Nah, he was here. He was just invisible.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
He's gonna turn into a Sin Eater. Do you know how I know? Because I need a boss fight ASAP. Or maybe like a big Sin Eater shows up and then they're all like drawn toward it, yeah. They're like, we feel the big one coming.
Tesleen!
Tesleen!
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
He teleported! He just left, totally. I just looked away and then looked back and he was gone. I totally didn't look away from him for like 5 minutes because I was falling asleep. Because nothing ever happens around here. They should all know that a big Sin Eater is nearby. Unless they're going to say that that's never happened. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what that location's like. Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I can't wait to get into a fight against these annoying guys. Or maybe I'm like, I better not jinx it. Like, I'm totally high enough level that they leave me alone at level 74. But level 73, oh well, you're not nearly powerful enough. Like, okay. Alright then. Oh, great. You thought that was where you were going? Idiot. It's like really astounding how like the areas here can't even be compared to Stormblood. That's great. Oh, really? That Sin Eater? It's just like a scorpion? Not quite what I'd expect a Sin Eater to look like. But I do like the white aesthetic. Oh right, so this is new here. Yeah, the Tri-Disaster. It was I didn't know it transformed into that though. Yeah, what was it before? I'm gonna have to look at that. I mean, I don't use it very often at all. But I thought it was tied to a well, it's tied to summoning Bahamut. Yeah, let me see this. Because it was Outburst. So Outburst at 100 damage turns to Tri-Disaster at 120. What's 120 damage? Ooh, wow. But, yeah. Not much changes, really. But, yeah, again. So let's see this. Grants. Try disaster to astral flare. But before I think it said outburst to astral flare. So it's just a straight upgrade, which is cool. No problems there. The problem though is, look at all this crap. Level 80. 82. Oh, but what about the level 70 stuff? Nothing. 74, you gain Try Disaster. 75 to 79, nothing. Okay then, level 80. Okay, you get Phoenix, which isn't even really... Like, I think you just use this to replace Bahamut, I think. And then okay, 82, you get the upgrades to these guys. Then 86 is just like... I think it's just another upgrade. Like, it's just powers up all of the like, this powers up their forms, and then these power up. No, that's right. These are all the AoE ones. I'm not sure what I would even change with that. Like, basically, you'd be like, oh well, I'll just change one of these. Wait, what the fuck? Why is that so strong? Because this is like, they're all AoE, but this is a potency of 150 versus this one is potency of 430. I mean, so these are the single targets, and then these are the multi-targets. But then this one is for Phoenix, presumably. And then that's it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, and then of course you have this stuff. I'm not even gonna go into this yet. This is that actual form change. Like, they actually change their, they look like the actual summon. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm not like in a huge hurry to max this one out. It's like, okay, it'll be cool once it's to level 90, but I also feel like Phoenix better blow my mind, or else it just feels like I'm getting my time wasted, basically. It's just like, whatever. I mean, other than this, if for whatever reason I'm in level 80 and I'm like summoners like being like really lame, the only better one I can think of would be Paladin, because it can at least summon swords, so that's cool. Astrologian ain't gonna be getting way cooler at level 80 to 90. Machinist, I don't think gets that much cooler. I'll have to worry about that later. Who knows? So Sage, I'm sure, is good. Or I should say, cool. It's not about good, it's about cool. I don't care how much damage Summoner's doing if it doesn't, like, make me, like, enjoy playing as a character. Yay, giant sandworm. That guy was really distracting. Yep, there we go. Boss? Come on.
Any
Waiting
sign
for
of him?
boss fight. No sign.
No luck then. But he surely can't. We should
I
keep
mean,
looking.
he could just go in one
The
direction.
Sin Eaters are out
What's
in
this
force, and if
music?
we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Oh, this one. Already.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever
Yeah,
it's
that
going,
one was the one in the
it can only
trailer.
mean trouble. After it!
Okay, boss fight time. Boss fight. Are you really gonna do a boss fight here in the middle of the desert?
Oh no!
That'd be weird if it attacked it.
Ulrich!
Like, you'd think it'd want it to transform. Oh, she got it.
We have to run!
Oh, she died. I can't believe it. It's almost like you're supposed to, like, not put your back to the enemy. Idiot. I would have emotions, except, like, what were you doing? Like, cool, you got a wing, but that was, like, it? Like, you're like, I got a wing. I got a good hidden.
Wherever we can find it.
She, like, literally could have prevented herself from dying there.
No one should die in pain.
I say while I die in pain.
Mother,
If only I could have, like, just, like, paid more attention or whatever. So, when she gets stabbed, she turns into a Sin Eater too? Oh, that looks very painful. If only it could have been prevented, idiot. So is he not gonna transform, or what? Oh, that looks great. Only good things here. I'm surprised they can just get stabbed and you transform into a Sin Eater though. So there is a mini chrysalis, really? That seems kind of silly because it's only going to last like 10, 15 seconds or something. So I guess that's why they stab you, because it's like, well, you'll still turn into a Sin Eater. Either way. Man, these guys are taking a while. No, what? What? Yeah, and it just runs away. Don't worry about the... Oh, great. Also, like, I thought we were running toward them. We sure just stopped running toward them. Huh. Look at that cat. Freaking crazy cat. Oh, I can't wait to hear this dialogue. Wow. I tried to tell them stuff, but like, I'm a bitch, so they were like, man, you're real bad at this. Ah, it's so unfair, so cheery with patience. Tell them not to be scared. I can't believe she would suffer such a fate. If only she had, like, blocked. Like, she did literally nothing wrong, except then she was like, I'm gonna talk to this person in front of my enemy that could, like, kill me. Probably not a good idea there. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us. Thanks. I don't have words. Man. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Like, I thought that might happen, but I thought they would wait a little longer. And then at the end, he will shed a single tear. For impact. I was wondering, it's like, how are we even gonna leave? Like, what's going to be the proper moment for us to be like, time to head on out of here? Even though like I'm really dedicated to like helping these people out here, I'm just gonna leave now. Says I'll say like, You saved Halric, sort of. We're so slow. We suck. Yep, I'm out. I mean, you don't need to delay. If they're brain dead, I mean, again, he will have a single. He will in like 2 minutes or less shed a single tear, and so it's like, oh, see, they're still aware of their surroundings. But let's be serious. In every way that matters, he is a vegetable. And they're like, his skin is literally turning to plaster. It's like, I think you can just kill him now, guys. Like, seriously. Let him live as long as possible. And they're like, I mean, why? Yeah, well, we do that. Whatever. Sure. Yep. I mean, it feels like he's just gonna end up being killed in a week anyway. They're like, well, whatever. Yeah, see? What, you're going now? Like now? Yeah, we're good. We're going to the Crystal Tower or whatever. You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. Yeah. That's literally why I came here, just to take you away. And they're like, what the fuck? I don't get it. It's like, yeah, she does look like a bitch, doesn't she? She's being like real mean about this. Just like, and then we walked away. Like, very noble of you there. So I think this is a good time to end. I'll deal with this later. I'll just like teleport to the Crystarium and then travel back. Whatever, don't worry about it. But yeah, I'll work on this in the meantime. Hopefully it won't take too long. Yeah, so this area is completely disconnected. Yeah. So the only way to get to one area to the next is just with this tunnel system here. And everything else is, well, I guess, no, yeah, even over here. You can't even get over here, yeah. I guess that's for later, I guess. That's one way to cut it off, but still, like, we're done with this area. I am wondering how this area is going to work, because it's like, okay, it looks like the south and the north are a little bit disconnected, so maybe something there, I don't know. But it looks like we're a little bit away from the first boss. We're just still in the introductory phase, I suppose you might call it. And, well, yeah, let's listen to this music a little bit. Like, it's pretty good, I think, except for the beginning where it's like, you know, it's just like, I'm not that big of a fan of that particular part of the song. This is a good song here, the background music. Again, a lot of great background music, so it's really sad that this interrupts it so much. There's so many monsters around. level freaking 74, and they're like, nah, we're not gonna leave you alone. Prepare for death. You're not gonna live. Like, stop it. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. In the morning, we'll see how tired I am or whatever. But probably in the morning. I'll be making it real cold. Like right now, I feel tired and just like I'm in a swamp a little bit, just a little swampy. And so I'm just thinking like, okay, well, after a good night, I'll have better humidity levels and temperature. Man, can't believe it's freaking 75, 80 degrees in here, whatever it is. Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, see you tomorrow. We'll see how much I do. I don't think I'll be like doing a full day session. Like, yeah, I am super interested in the story, but I'm pretty much just gonna be satisfied after doing, I would say, finish this area. We go back, we talk for a bit, and then probably go to Urianger or the 12 Word, not sure which one. At that point, I don't know. You know, once I'm traveling with Alisade and Alphino, it's hard to say. About the pacing. And I assume we're not going to get into Yulmore yet. You know, that's just not yet. We're going to learn about the outskirts first. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Yeah, that's all. I'll talk tomorrow more.